Guys, I know. Just take a deep breath, you guys. Give us a few minutes, okay? Justin, can you stop, please? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen.
Having trouble managing your classroom? Here are some of our favorite tricks of the trade.
Good morning, my brother. How are you?
Great.
What is Ohm's law?
Oh,
Times
phi
up.
v equals I times R.
Sweet, sweet. Morning, my brother, little Bobby.
Daryl McClendon reinforces lessons while making a personal connection with each student every day.
One, the kids have to give me a firm handshake. If they don't give me a firm handshake and look me in the eye, they have to go back to the end of the line and start all over again. Oh, see ya. See ya. It's a respect kind of thing. What I normally do here is I ask them a question about engineering. And they can't come into my room until I can answer the question right. And things that I'm asking them now, they learned 3 or 4 weeks ago. Most kids don't retain it, more than how long you need it for the test, but they know they can't get into the room without it. I feel for you. I do it as a little fun, and I do it as a review for the concepts, because I try to teach them that the engineering concepts that we learn and we do in the class aren't all that difficult. Power, good morning.
P equals
I'm over
V
here.
times I.
That's what I'm talking about. I firmly believe that you've got to find some way to connect with the kids. The color's black. What's the number? What?
0.
All right, say it with some authority. My sister, how are you?
Oh, my
Oh, you want your mama? Why don't you go get a Kleenex so we can blow your nose? Come on, let's go. It's kind of like a magician. You redirect. They're focused on one thing, and then you just get a Kleenex. That was the redirection. And then they just need that little focus to get back, and then it's over.
All right, we're going to come to this table. Please push in your chairs. Come on around. Okay. Remember, give them space.
Chris Opitz creates a fishbowl so that students can learn lessons in manners and math from each other.
Audience, our voices are off. We're just going to look for evidence of a really great discussion, and then we're going to talk about that afterwards. I began using the fishbowl, having kids really closely observe other kids in discussion, identifying particular types of language, ways to ask questions, how to use manners when disagreeing. And once that foundation is built, then the academics can be so much more thoughtful.
Mike started with 8. Kelly had twice as much as Mike, and Joe had half as much as Kelly.
Every teacher out there has probably said at some point in time, turn to your neighbor and talk about this idea. Look at your teammates and talk about this idea.
I'm not quite kidding. Why did you do those shapes there?
And really watch. If they are talking about the topic that you've asked them to talk about, if they're actually listening to each other and using that language and those social skills, then all of a sudden you have an environment where 30 kids are all learning at the same time.
1, 2, Alex.
Claudia Hernandez abides by a single rule to quiet her classroom.
The first thing you want to do is not raise your voice. Once the teacher starts raising her voice, everything turns into chaos. So we could use signs. You could count with 1 through 10, or you could use clapping or any other strategy as long as you don't increase your voice.